Everyone, Scott here again. Thank you so much for joining me. It really means the world to me that each and every one of you take time out of your busy schedule to join me to talk about fragrances, and we have a good one today. So let's not waste any time. As you can tell from the thumbnail, we are talking about another brand new release from Argos. That's right, the House of Argos, the new 2022 release, Adonis Awakens. Without any further ado, let's just go ahead and get right into it. All right, a little bit of housekeeping first of all. They have completely sold out, and rightfully so, of their new Adonis Awakens. That always happens. You've got to jump right away with Argos because they make some sought-after, luxurious, amazing fragrances, and they sold out on all the pre-orders. But don't worry, don't fret. We've already got new batches coming out June 15th, so make sure you pre-order right now and jump on that and get the next batch. And guys, follow the link down below in my description to save 10% on your order. It's only 10%, but hey, it's a savings. And when you're spending a lot of money on these luxurious items, I think the cost is right around $275 for 100 ml. And I don't think they have the 30 ml batches ready, but don't quote me on that. Go ahead and check. My discount works on either one, but I think right now they're just doing the 100 ml, guys. And trust me, you want to get your hands on a bottle. Just a little spoiler alert, all right? So let's go ahead and get into it now. Let's get into the presentation like we always do. Here is the box right here. Hopefully, guys, you guys can see that. The lighting is good. And guys, this is a painting inspired by John Waterhouse. It's a painting inspired by Greek mythology, and this is the story of Adonis, the god of beauty. He dies while hunting for his love, Aphrodite. When he dies while hunting for her, she discovers his body and rushes to Adonis' side and awakens him with a kiss, thus completing the circle of life. Cue the Lion King, right? Anyways, guys, this is the box. Really cool artwork as always, and I love art, and this one is no exception. John Waterhouse is an absolutely amazing artist. Here is the side of the box for those of you who care. And then on the back, you've got the Roman columns with the doves, your pertinent information, your barcode as well. Here's the top of the box. Nothing really to see there. The bottom as well. So there you have it. That is your box for those of you interested. And then you open up the box, and housed inside here is this beautiful leather binding. Almost looks like a book in that bright red. You know, if I tell you a little bit more about the story of Aphrodite, she stained a pure white rose with her blood, being pricked by that rose, and she covered the blood in this red. And for me, red means sensual. It's a sensual color. It's very aggressive. It means love, and so this is a fitting color with that leather-like look, with the Argos label, Adonis Awakens, and then just basically nothing on the sides. There you go. And then it opens up like so. Magnetic case. Boom. And then inside you have house, the absolutely beautiful juice. And then you pretty much got a breakdown of the story I just told you guys, along with the notes and everything else. And that's one of the things I love about the House of Argos. I say this in almost every fragrance review I do. I love them so much because they're luxury, they're opulent, they're high quality, but they check off all the boxes for me. Just like Zaharoff and just like Zoologist, they invoke a story. The presentation is amazing. There is a story behind it. You're getting attention to detail from the atomizer all the way down to the artwork and just the way it looks. And then, of course, the owner really cares about his customers. He cares about the company, and it really shows. Customer service is good, and you're just getting high-quality juice, high-quality ingredients. So here is the bottle nestled inside. One of the things that struck me about this is the color of the juice is very similar to Pallas Athene, as you can tell. And they do kind of have some similarities, especially in the opening, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. But the House of Argos is absolutely knocking out of the park. They're making some exceptional juice. They have amazing, amazing compositions. One of my favorites is Triumph of Bacchus. This is the 30 ml. I absolutely love this juice. One of my favorite vanilla tobacco scents. And then, of course, this is one of my favorite juices in my collection. This one right here is Danae, guys. If you don't know about that fragrance, please, please look at some of my reviews. Check it out. This is one of the best juices on the market. And then I just showed you Pallas Athene. So just to show you a couple of my favorites. But we, alas, are talking about Adonis Awakens. So let me go ahead and put the bottle on the screen and we'll show you the note breakdown. In the top, you have bergamot, grapefruit, and pink pepper. So those are some notes you usually find at the top of fragrances. Bergamot is known for its mood enhancing qualities. Same with grapefruit, giving it a nice sweetness, putting a smile on your face. Then when we get to the heart, you've got Bulgarian rose, which is known to be fresh, clean, slightly powdery. And then you've got that Sambac jasmine, which gives it a nice lighter greenish tone. It's a very beautiful jasmine. It helps balance out the composition. Also in the base you have vanilla, and then you have that unusual note of raspberry. Just absolutely amazing. I feel like the heart is really where this fragrance shines. Then in the base you've got the creamy sandalwood. Then you've got the rose absolute, which gives this a photorealistic rose type smell. And then you have that cashmere wood, or cashmere, as you may know it, very musky and woody. So there you have it. Those are the notes. Go ahead and spray this juice on my arm and tell you what I think. Love the caps on these things, guys, for those of you who care about such things. Listen to this atomizer. Absolutely gorgeous, guys. Love this juice. I can smell it already, and it just opens up very bright, very fresh, very airy, very energetic right out of the gate. And that, of course, is coming from the citruses of the bergamot and, of course, the grapefruit, just giving it a bright, airy, energetic, vibrant smell right out of the gate. So good. And it's just really balanced out with that spicy pink pepper as well. I love all the ingredients because they just work in such a harmony. The Bulgarian rose, which is fresh, powdery, like feeling. Like I said, you're really, and I was really getting the green aspects of this juice all throughout the day. I really started noticing as the fragrance was developing on my skin throughout the day, because I wore it all day today, I really was noticing those green undertones coming from the jasmine, and they really, really work well with this composition. I really loved that greener, lighter aspect coming from the jasmine. At least that's what I smelled on my nose. Now, the vanilla in this is nice. Gives it a nice sweetness, but it's not overpowering. It's not the star of the show. It really isn't. The rose, to me, is the star of the show, and then that raspberry note. Now, I feel like the two of these open up the same. They both have similar openings, except this one's got a red berry note that this one does not. But still, nice opening, but it's really not the star of the show. To me, the star is the base, man. Really, with that raspberry and that jasmine and the Bulgarian rose. And then you're getting more rose as the fragrance dries down, and you're getting that photorealistic rose, in my opinion, because rose absolute is absolutely, it's a very, very fine ingredient. It's very, very expensive. It's an arduous process. I think it takes over 60,000 rose petals to be steam distilled, and the extraction process is a very arduous process. So for that reason, rose absolute is a very expensive ingredient, and I would expect nothing but the best from Argos, the best ingredients, the best source material, and that's what Christian is doing when he makes these fragrances. Absolutely amazing, guys. They've really knocked it out of the park with this Artist Series 2 Adonis Awakens. I love, love, love the Bulgarian and the Rose Absolute together. They just mix so well. And yeah, to me, to my nose, it does lean slightly feminine. It's not the most, I hate almost saying this, guys, because we live in a new era, a new age, where we're not talking about masculine and feminine. But for those who want, some kind of hint in the right direction, this does kind of have more of a feminine feel. But I will definitely wear this fragrance because I feel like it's the quintessential confidence fragrance. It just invokes confidence to me. It's so good. It's perfect for, any important occasion, something, like a wedding or, something at church or a board meeting or even a date, because this is sensual. This is seductive. This is opulent in every way possible. It's just absolutely amazing. I think Argos even describes it as alluring. So just a great fragrance. You need this in your collection. All the fragrances are so different. And the raspberry note in here is so compelling. It's just really, really beautiful, lush and fruity and just sensual. It's got a nice vibe. It's not gourmandish because of the rose and because of the greener, lighter aspects of it. So don't think because of the raspberry and the vanilla it's gourmandish. It's really not. It's really just a beautiful, gorgeous rose fragrance, you know, with the raspberry and the vanilla and the sandalwood all in the background doing their part. It's just so good, guys. So to me, this is perfect for a special occasion. It, like I said, it invokes confidence. It's perfect for, you know, just an evening out with your significant other. Now, as far as performance, this doesn't project any further than an arm's length, which is fine. You don't want to be the loudest person in the room. You don't want to choke everybody out. I got about 6 to 8 hours on my skin. And now that's me. Everybody's different, guys. Just know that when it comes to performance, I don't have the final word. I don't have the last word. You have the last word. How this performs on you, you need to test it out. Maybe get a discovery kit if you can find a decant somewhere. But just test it out and don't trust me. Trust your own skin, your own chemistry, your own review. This fragrance may last longer on you, but I get about 6 to 8 hours. It's not the longest lasting fragrance. It doesn't last as long as Triumph of Bacchus on my skin. It doesn't even last as long as Danae, but it's still good enough for me. It gets the job done, and I love having this one in my collection. So gonna get about 6 to 8 hours. It's gonna start projecting loudly at around the 2-hour mark, in my opinion. So amazing attention to detail. Another amazing composition from Argos, again knocking it out of the park with yet another composition, and this one is just amazing in every way. I love these artist series. I love the Greek mythology, and this story is perfectly told, you know, with Adonis being awoken by his love, Aphrodite. This one is amazing, and it's really brought to life through the artistry of this fragrance. So guys, definitely give it a try. Now, like I said, it's already sold out, and for good reason. All these fragrances sell out quickly. Again, there'll be a new batch ready on June 15th, so make sure you pre-order now. Check the link down below, guys. So I love this fragrance. To me, it's a 5-star rating. You know, I've said it before, like I love movies, so Siskel and Ebert, 2 thumbs up. I know that's corny, but this is a great fragrance. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully you guys got something out of my review and enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. If you love my videos, please share these with your friends and family. If you want to be a part of the Scott Aromatico movement, please, all you got to do is hit the subscribe button down below and then hit the bell notifications off the side. It costs you absolutely nothing, and I would love to have you part of my fragrance family. So guys, please come on and join me and be a part of the movement. I love hearing from you guys. I love learning from you guys, and it's a symbiotic. We have some synergy together. It's a symbiotic relationship where we're growing off each other, learning from each other, and I love having you guys all a part of it. So thank you so much. I love each and every one of you, and I'll see you guys next time. I hope wherever you are finding peace and happiness. See you guys next time. Peace, love, ciao.